James Banks here for Definitive Esports, and I'm here with Dignitas's Jonnyrecco, and you have made it through in a very odd fashion, a pro brush and some left the game doing a Stargate. You want to explain these weird games?
Well, yeah, it's just a bit weird. Got pro brush first game, which was quite easy to defend, as it is. Then second game, 1 base, 4 gate, Stargate. Didn't attack me, just kind of left the game. I'm not complaining. Do
you scare people that much? They're like, oh no, it's Johnny. We'll just do a random build, hope it works, and leave. And if we win, we'll be happy.
Well, hopefully I do, because then you know I get easier wins. But maybe.
Do you feel like that might affect your mentality going into the rest of the game, considering you didn't have to try as hard or get warmed up or maybe use all of your skills, because you could go further on into this tournament now and face someone like TLO or a really hard opponent?
Don't know, it kind of worries me because I don't really get to practice that much. You know, it's just kind of simple games, get through them. But yeah, I feel pretty confident with the rest of the games in this.
So looking at this event as a whole, this is probably the biggest I-Series for a while, and it's going to be even bigger next time thanks to ESET. Are you happy to see the competition like TLO here and some of the other European players?
Yeah, it's a lot better. It makes it more challenging, you know. It's more exciting really than just having 1 or 2 good people, and then, you know, once that's done, there's nothing really else there. It's really nice.
Now, you would come back from ESWC, you've done that, I met you there. You did pretty well considering it was 2-1 against Stefano in the end, wasn't it? Now, how disheartened were you by it? Did you really think you could have had it?
I think I could have. I kind of, I don't know, got panicked, a bit nervous. I just try to ball in the last few games when I feel I could have just been in long macro games. So yeah, it is a little bit.
And do you feel any extra pressure playing a player like Stefano, or do you kind of treat everyone the same? Because your personality, you're pretty chilled and relaxed 90% of the time, so...
Well, going into the games for Stefano, I did feel a bit nervous in that. After playing him, it didn't seem like he was that much more amazing than other people. It's just it really didn't. So I guess in the future it's not really going to affect me.
Now I think most people would agree. I say the top 3 UK players would probably be yourself, the Bling, and maybe Zictamini or Orc. Now, do you see the person who does the best in this out of the UK players has kind of got the UK Championship crown, and is that really important to you to be the #1 UK player?
No, I guess it kind of does. It's not so much me being the UK champion, winning the tournament. It's just I don't want to lose to anyone. So yeah, that's really it. You know, I just don't want to lose. I want to win it. So
you've been quite busy traveling recently. What is your kind of training schedule? Are you pretty same hours every day, or is it up and down? How are you doing with that?
It's mostly I just go to sleep whenever I want, get up whenever I want. And then play custom games or practice for a few hours a day. I don't really play as much as I should, 3-4 hours a day. And then...
You still watch a lot of streams?
Not so much anymore. I don't really feel like I can learn a lot. I just practice myself, and I can figure out things, get different builds and improve them.
Now, who are you kind of practicing against? Do you have certain practice partners, or are you mainly using ladder?
It's mostly ladder, but play quite a lot of custom games with Orc, and we really figure stuff out quite a lot. Found a really good build versus Protoss. I don't think I can lose. But yeah, there's people like Kraz as well, and then it's mostly ladder after that. So
who for you at this tournament would you say would be your main people to watch out for, or you're worried about facing?
I think Orc, if he plays Protoss. I really don't want to play as Protoss. You know, some really good all-ins. TLO, I kind of feel nervous about him, but I feel like I can beat him. I just think my ZVZ is really good. It's probably the best matchup just now. It's kind of the only people I've really been worried about in this.
Now, I asked Dream this earlier, I'm going to ask you the same. The Dignitas Gamer search is on, obviously you're going to get a new up-and-coming player into the Dignitas ranks. How does that affect you wise? Do you feel more pressure as oh, I've got to perform better now? Or are you just happy to see a new teammate?
Doesn't really affect me or bother me. It's just it's another player joining. I only really expect 1 or 2 people to get, win it. So
who do you think is going to win it?
I think about 80% Orc is going to win it, and then Kraz has probably got the other 20% in it.
So Orc is the favourite for you. You can kind of see how that works. Yeah, I can understand that. So going forward for the rest of this tournament, like obviously your hopes are to win it. Where are you going to be next? What event next after this?
I don't really know. I don't have like anything planned after this, so I just need to wait and see.
Wait and see. Easy going. Typical Johnny. It's fine. So, any final words? Anything you want to say before I let you get on and get to relax before we do this group drawing?
Well, thanks to Dig Task Force and all the sponsors. Thanks to Orc for all the custom games, and of course Nemesis. I need to give him a shout out. And then that's it.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Johnny. Always a pleasure catching up with you. Much better than our last interview, I'm sure. and I will catch up with you definitely later on in the tournament. It's been James Banks here for Definitive Esports. Continue to check out the rest of our coverage on d-esports.com. Watch more of Johnny, more of me, and everything else.